Welcome to Test for the Best.
Today's quest
is to find the best milk chocolate bar. This is really part 2 of our s'mores testing. We're going to have to do one more to find the best marshmallow. So we only got milk chocolate and only bars, no little pieces or anything else. We only got 9 types. There's a lot more out there, so we might have to do another round of this. But we tried to get a good variety from the sweet store by us. Alright, a lot of foreign ones, some American ones. We're not going to guess these ones, we're just going to rank them 1 to 10. Get our top 3.
Some of them say their names on them.
most, I feel,
Yeah.
or have some distinct markings.
It is interesting because these are all milk chocolate, but this one is definitely the darkest, I think.
That and Hershey's.
Yeah, Hershey's is kind of dark. Now, do you guys have any expectations, either highs or lows?
Well, I normally get Dove or Hershey's.
I'm rather partial to Dove.
Okay. I typically like Cadbury, but I am excited to try because we have a Belgian one, we have a Swiss one, we have a Norwegian one, so we'll see how they stack up. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're starting off with Dove. It's got a good creaminess.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a 8.
Now for me, personally, Dove always has a little bit of like a chemical taste to
I was
it.
just thinking, it has kind of something off about it.
Just a little bit something off. I'm going to give this one, I know it's early and maybe I'll have to change some stuff, but I'm going to give it a 6.
I was gonna give it a 7.
Oh,
Alright, now we do have some palate cleansing water here. Thank you to Jacob for giving us Fiji and all sorts of other tests for the best approved snacks.
You, Fiji.
Here's a big bottle, you can have some.
Well, I already have my water bottle.
same.
Alright, coming up next is Fort Knox. So this is the type that comes in like a $1 million bill type package.
Yeah. Yes, I have got the bit of the Statue of Liberty. I do not like it.
No, I'm not a fan of this. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's gross.
That is so
3.
bad. A 3? Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. What do you give it?
I guess I'll go with a 2.
Yeah, I'll do a 2 as well. Oh, and a
I thought
real
it-
step down from Dove.
I thought I was gonna go 3, 2, 1.
Alright, next up we got this darker one. This is Astor.
There are 2 different kinds of patterns if one of you shows the other
Oh
pattern.
yeah, this. Well, no, I guess they're the same. It just
It just
looks
looks-
different.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
it just looks
can.
more matte. From
So this came in a Peanuts style wrapper. So
Oh,
like it had
yes,
Charlie
Snoopy.
or Snoopy on it. But this is Belgian chocolate.
It is nice. It does taste a little darker, and there seems to be like another flavor kind of under it, like nutty undertones or something.
I will say it's definitely not as sweet.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is almost a little dark chocolate. Not bad. Definitely better than Fort Knox.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'll give it a 4. No, 5.
So,
A 5 as well.
alright, I'm going to give it a 6. I think I like it as much as Dove, even though it's very different from Dove.
I don't like it quite as much.
Alright, so now we're moving into what is the standard, I think, for most people who make s'mores.
And a good one.
Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Next to these especially, it's not very good.
It does have that weird taste to it too, like there's something else besides chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just not as good. I definitely like Dove more than this.
And even that one I like more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to go to 4 to be in between.
I'll give it an 8.
An 8?
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, no, a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 5. Okay. Alright. I'll admit, my expectations for Hershey's were kind of low.
Yeah.
I expected it to be a bit better, but I don't know.
Right, next we're moving into our Swiss chocolate. I have high expectations for this. This is Milk Boy.
Tell it's Swiss because it tastes like the Lindt chocolates or Lindor, whatever those are.
I'm gonna like it though.
I think it definitely has a nutty undertone.
Yeah, it does.
It's nice though, in my opinion.
Oh, I
I
like
don't-
it.
I don't like it that much.
What do you give it, Hobbs?
4.
6.
I was going to go with the 6 again. It's sort of my top score right now.
I know, I feel like I should have done Dove a bit higher so I could put a couple a bit higher.
Well, I'll tell you, Dove right now is leading the pack. It's about
Yeah.
halfway through. All right.
Still got Cadbury though.
So next up is Freya. This is from Norway.
It has a little bird design on it.
Very thick pieces.
Oh yes, the thickest one.
It's got a weird, like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a
Oh.
weird taste.
Yeah.
And it's not bad.
It's
almost-
just
Different.
doesn't feel like milk chocolate to me.
Feels like a little extra, like nougaty creaminess. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Like it's good, but it's also bad. Like that one's confusing.
I liked it in the first bit of the bite. And then it
Yeah.
soaked in and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, what do you say?
I'll give it a 6.
I think I'm gonna go with a 5.
That's what I was gonna go with.
Boy, a lot of these seem to just be middle of the road for us. I'm not having any real standouts.
Yeah.
All right, next we're up to Vermont chocolates.
It has a little curve to it on the side.
It does sort of
Pretty
arc.
bit thick.
It's not bad.
No.
I feel like it stands out a bit better than the last one.
Yeah, I like it a little bit more. Not a lot though. I think I'm gonna give it another 6.
That's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna give it a 5.
Okay. Well, we've only got 2 left here. And again, we might have to do another round of chocolate because there are a lot of other types we could try.
And hopefully they'll be better than this.
So next up is Cadbury. I typically like Cadbury.
It's a lot softer than all of the rest too, which I like. I usually find Cadbury a bit too sweet though, and I think I still do.
Yeah.
It does have an interesting way of like when it melts, it more coats your mouth a little bit more. I feel a little stickier.
I feel like it tastes like very artificial sweetener.
I'm trying to get all the. It settled in my mouth and I'm trying to get it all out.
Yeah, I'm not having it next to these other ones.
Yeah.
3.
Just
No,
like
two,
pool
two,
chemicals.
two.
I'm gonna go with 4.
I'm gonna go with.
Actually, no, I'm going to give it a 4 since it's not as bad as one of the others. The
I'll give it a
worst one.
2 because this is oddly disgusting.
All right, so our last one here is clever.
It's the most, like, plain looking.
It
Yeah,
is very
it
plain
doesn't
looking.
have
No
any
logos or
design
anything.
on it.
Clever.
Hmm. It tastes like the very cheap chocolate that you sometimes get at the bottom of like goodie bags.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'll give it a 4.
I'll give it a 6.
All right, well, looking at our numbers, we have a whole bunch tied for third place that we're going to need to sort of narrow down a little bit.
Yuck.
So our first place is Dove,
Of course.
21 points for Dove. Second place is Vermont with 17.
Oh.
Then we have 4 that are at 16 points, and that is Astor, Hershey's, Milk Boy, and Freya. So
Okay.
let's try and narrow down these 4.
I think just off of that,
Push
I
those
think I'll
two away.
like this one best.
All right, so
Out of
just
these
these 4. Let's pick the best.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get them all mixed up when you keep going that fast. You're still taking bites while you have other chocolate in your mouth.
I think Hershey's better than that one.
It's just got that weirdness to it.
I don't really like that one. For me, it's down to these two.
Really?
Hmm.
Because for me, it's this one all the way.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, so those are going to be our top 3. So let's get rid of these ones.
Yuck.
Close.
All right, so our top 3, we have Astor, Dove, and Vermont. Our bottom one was the Fort Knox.
Which one was that?
That was this one up
Oh.
here.
Yeah.
It was the second one we tried. Scored only a 7. All right, so out of these 3, go through, see if we can rank our top 1.
I think I know mine.
Yeah. Dove.
Oh, it's good to verify.
Well, why'd you mix them around?
I didn't.
You
I
switched
just
these
put
two.
them. Well, that's the order. They have points they were at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same for me.
Well,
That's the order I like them.
so Dove is our number 1? Okay. It's still not as good as I thought it would be, though.
No.
No.
And I'm kind of disappointed.
None of them were.
Oh, so we'll have to do another one of these to try and find some better chocolates, but we'll bring back Dove to test against everything else.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
some were good, but also bad at the same time.
All right, so our first place is Dove, second place is Vermont chocolates, and third place is Astor. So let us know if you have some good chocolates that we should try out. And of course, we don't know how these will melt over marshmallows either.
Yeah, or work together, how the flavor works.
And we might even roast the marshmallows.
Oh yeah, we'll have to try something with those. All right, well thank you for joining us one more time.
That's it for this quest.
So get the best.
Don't settle for the rest. Although,
Bye.
I don't know what the best is yet.
Yeah.